You can start or something.
Good evening, one and all. Welcome to Leaders Connect 360. Leaders Connect 360 is CSR initiative by Bija Training and organized by the Mask Leadership. Leaders Connect 360 is started with a specific objective of inviting 1,000 plus leaders and create 1,000,000 leaders. A hybrid model leadership community where every Wednesday from 6:30 p.m. to 7:50 p.m. we learn from top management leaders on Zoom Live, and once in 3 months in each city, we will have an offline networking meet to network, support, and grow with the leaders. That's when we call as leaders create more leaders. Currently, all are muted, and we will be giving you an opportunity to speak to our guest, Ms. Pallavi Rane, Chief Executive Officer, Women's India Trust. But before that, let me also share that we are currently live on LinkedIn, and this episode LC0105 is being recorded. For the visitors who are joining the first time, you may also click on the WhatsApp, Facebook, and LinkedIn link on the chat box to get update on weekly basis and join us in creating more leaders. Also, we request all our members and visitors to turn on your videos, which will help us in making the episode highly interactive. So, are we all ready to interact with our guest, Ms. Pallavi? Our Chief Executive Officer, Women's India Trust, on the topic of physical and mental wellness. Then please type yes in the chat box. Thank you. Before the introduction of the guest, let me also introduce the moderator leader connect, Ms. Divya, who along with our guest and with a panel discussion leader will lead the proceedings of the meeting. I shall welcome you, Lord. Over to Ms. Divya. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Vasanthi Jason. It was a pleasure and a great thing to be a part of the Leaders Connect today. Being a moderator, it is an honorable thing for me to conduct this meeting for Leaders Connect 360. Thank you for sharing the purpose of the community and also about the Women's Month special episode. It is a pleasure and honor to welcome our guest of honor, Ms. Pallavi Rane, CEO, Women's India Trust, our members, and valuable visitors for this Women Month's episode. We also like to extend our welcome to our today's panel discussion leader, Ms. Priyanka Bhatia, for Leaders Connect 360. Let's have a quick AV about her guests today, also to know about know and understand about her success and achievement in the industry. Thank you, Arul, for playing the AV for us. Thank you, Arul, for the video. It's great knowing about Ms. Rane and Ms. Bhatia. It's been told that an expert knows all the answers if you ask the right questions. Let us also know a little bit about our panel discussion leader, Ms. Priyanka Bhatia. Arul, if we have a video, we can play that, or I allow Priyanka Bhatia to share something about herself. Arul, do we have a video for Priyanka Bhatia? Or...
We finished, Divya.
So sorry?
Completed.
Oh, great. Okay, lovely to know. Good. Now, I'm going to pass on this mic to Ms. Priyanka Bhatia to continue the panel discussion with Ms. Pallavi Rane. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Ms. Divya. Thank you. So first of all, good evening all, and good evening, Pallavi ma'am. And really, today I had a discussion with Pallavi ma'am on the call, and it was an awesome discussion. So thank you so much, ma'am. And really welcome, ma'am, to this episode. We are very excited. So today's topic is a very beautiful topic, physical and mental wellness. And we all know that physical and mental wellness are very important aspects of overall health and quality of life for women. So it is very necessary in today's scenario that how we can maintain a healthy lifestyle, engaging ourselves in the self-care practices so that we can promote more health and more wellness in our surroundings. So today Pallavi ma'am is there with us, and I'm really feeling very gratitude, very honored to be a part of a panel leader discussion. So ma'am, shall we start with the questions, ma'am, please?
Thanks, Priyanka. Thank you so much for this warm welcome. And first of all, a big thank you to the Leaders Connect Mask Leadership and Prakash, Arul, Priyanka, and Divya. And we can start. Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So, ma'am, my first question is, ma'am, what kind of exercises or physical activity, ma'am, would you like to recommend for women to maintain their physical health?
So before we begin, like physical and mental wellness is not a new subject for us. We often find this information on the internet, we attend seminars, workshop, or we read books. We try a lot of diet experiments. We look at a lot of fitness videos on YouTube, but still sustaining these efforts is always a challenge. Whether if people agree, please write in the chat box you agree. The sustaining the efforts is always a challenge. So the efforts will sustain when we are convinced and committed, which is an essential element of our mental state. Unless and until we are convinced and committed, we cannot do anything, whether it can be a physical exercise or whether we do any of our work life situation. So to begin with the physical exercise, there are a lot of looking at the kind of commitment the ladies has at workplace as well as at home front. I would recommend something very basic that you can go for a 1 hour walk and do Surya Namaskar. So this is too basic if you could do. Other rest of there, everything is there on the YouTube channel. There are a lot of fitness videos, but practically possible, which these two things you can really do it. If you like to do cycling, you can do cycling in the morning. Or I would say people always make a statement that okay to do the exercise in the morning. But if you don't get time, you're very tired. Do it whenever you get time. At least you are initiating somewhere. So sometimes we demotivate ourselves saying that, oh, I don't get time in the morning, so let's not go for it. So that is not the way forward. The way forward is do it whenever is possible. At least minimum you can do 1 hour walk every day and Surya Namaskar. Surya Namaskar, why I'm recommending? Because it's exercise from the head to toe. That would definitely cheer up your day and you will feel very light in the entire day. You will not find a stress as well. I do it, if you ask me, I do it Surya Namaskar almost 26 minutes in a day with Bhaktambar mantra. Though it's a Jain mantra, I am also Hindu. When it comes to any mantra, it's not something related to any religion per se, I would suggest. It's a Bhaktambar mantra is all about universe, how you're thanking to universe. It's all about maintaining health well-being. So when I do that along with mantra, it helps me that my mind doesn't deviate anywhere. Oh, I have a meeting to, I'm doing Surya Namaskar, and I'm thinking, oh, I have a meeting to attend at 9:30, then I have 11:30 team meeting. It doesn't come. So if whatever mantra you like, you please do it with that. Engage your mind somewhere so you can, with effortlessly, you can do a Surya Namaskar. You can go up to 40, 50 also in 26 minutes. People have reached the target up to 108. So at least you start with small target. Other thing about the physical exercise, I want to bring one more point. We ladies, we have a specific event wise. I have a marriage at home. I'll go for a crash diet, only having a fruits or only having a juice. You convinced yourself so much for the 15 days. You try to make it yourself palatable to that situation. Why can't it becomes a regular habit? So don't have a big goals or a larger goals. Have a smaller goals. I will do it at least for next 7 days. Let me try it out. What works for me? Then try for 11 days. Then try for 21 days. Then try for a month too. Then it becomes a part of habit. So having a part of any activity becoming a part of habit is the crucial key of any discipline. So make a habit of doing it. Have a shorter goals. I will not, people are engaging. I have my own friends who have paid a 1 year gym membership fees, but in back of mind, I will go one day. 6 months passed, they are not visited the gym. So the whole point, what I'm trying to tell you, have a smaller goals. And this is how I have begun my health transformation journey. Little talking about mental wellness. Let me tell you, mental and physical, it's not too separate. It's very much together. So unless and until you are there are people, if you'll see, who are physically fit, but still they are going through some kind of a traumatic situation, or they are into a depression. It's all about, if your mental state is strong, your physical wellness is a byproduct of it, I would say. So physical wellness, there are 2, 3 things I wanted to talk about it. Priyanka, can I do some demonstration if you allow?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Sure, ma'am. It would be wonderful, ma'am.
So there are 2, 3 things you can do irrespective of religion. Omkar is something that you can do it in the morning. Deep breathing exercises. And one of my favorite, because I like honeybee. So Brahmari pranayama. Okay. So I'll tell you the 2, 3 things about the Omkar. What I have learned about Omkar. You all know Omkar, Om, we say that, right? So there are the 3 chakras you need to get focused on. One is Nabhi chakra, which is your navel. Then Vishuddhi chakra, which is your throat. And Ajna chakra, which is between your eyebrows. Okay. So these are the 3 chakras you need to concentrate when you do an Omkar. So see, a lot of ladies, we found an issue of thyroid. You find these issues a lot of in ladies. It's because somehow your Vishuddhi chakra is not activated. So you need to activate it with that. Many you on YouTube also you will find variation of Omkar. What I have learned, I want to talk about it. So any religion can follow, irrespective whatever. So when you do Omkar, so first you have to concentrate on your Nabhi chakra, which is your navel, which is also called, I think, a bell button, right? So this you have to do not press, do nothing. Just concentrate on the navel and do, okay. And then Vishuddhi chakra is ooh. And when it comes to Ajna chakra, that is humming sound. That is ma. So how it goes? Ooh, so when you sing yeah, that humming sound should come. So this is how you go. First to do a deep breath. At least this you can do as soon as you get up from your bed. Do not spend special time. You can do it in your restroom as well. So this is the first exercise you can do. Omkar as much as you can do. It's 21 times is recommended if you can do it in a one shot, and you will able to do it with some kind of a soft music. So Omkar, that is the first thing you can do. Second, deep breathing. So we have learned deep breathing from the fill up your chest. But I will tell you what I do. It's from the navel. So you need to perform a deep breath from your navel. What happens here also, each activity, physical exercise has to connect with your mental state. It's very important. Otherwise, concentration will be haywire. So what you can do from your deep breathing when you're doing from navel, first you inhale and then you exhale. That is a normal activity. What we are going to do here, that when we do a deep breathing from navel, you are giving a positive affirmation, telling yourself, I'm good, I'm confident, my self-confidence is higher, I'm receiving power from the universe. Whatever task assigned to me, it is already completed. And this you have to say when you're inhaling. And when you're holding it, these are the thoughts you need to tell yourself. And then exhale, saying that I am exhaling all my negativity, my fear, sadness, sorrow. You'll have a list of affirmation also available on the Google based on whatever. See, affirmation can be related to your relationship, related to your work, related to your money. People always talk about how to talk about money. We need money to survive. So there are affirmations available on the net specifically on the money. So whenever you are into that situation that you need money down the line for probably 5-6 months, start having those affirmation while deep breathing every time. So how you can do it? Again, you can inhale it for 4 seconds, depending on what affirmation, the time you hold. You see yourself. Okay. So now I'm inhaling. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm having a healthy life. I will complete all my tasks assigned to me, and I'm receiving energy from the universe. When you are exhaling, it should be like this. Can you see? So exhaling, I'm exhaling all my negative thoughts, sad, worry. So this is how, or any specific worry you have, talk about it. Talk to yourself. Let me tell you, if you're finding a healer outside, you will not find any healer outside. Healer is here within you. You can heal yourself. You are your doctor. There are cases, if you know Tony Robbins, there are cases he has recovered people, cancer patient, only with self-healing technique. And we run out for small issues to the doctors. If it is required, definitely. I'm not saying not to go to the doctors, but some of the things which you can do, self-healing. There are skin diseases have improved just because of self-healing. So this deep breathing 5 times is a 1 set. Maximum you can go up to 10 sets in a day, depending on your time period. Whenever you get a time, you can do sitting. If you're traveling by train, if you're traveling by car, just sitting at the place, you can just do it. It doesn't take much of efforts, but it will definitely make you feel light. So one we have discussed about Omkar, deep breathing, and one of my favorite, that is Brahmari Pranayama. So what you have to do in Brahmari Pranayama, do it for a second again, not time consuming. And whenever you get time, or you can do it in the office, in your restroom as well. You need to, probably may not get a place to sit in Padmasana. You can just sit it on a chair or platform. Keep your back straight. Take your thumbs and literally place your fingers like wiring up the whole head. Okay. Do not keep two fingers together like this, like this. It should be completely spread, to spread the fingers. Okay. And over till your back of your head, till back of your head. Okay. And take a deep breath. Fill your uh, fill up your whole chest and slowly exhale with a humming sound and repeat once more and slowly release your hands. Let's do it. So I'm completely closing my ears. Take a deep breath. Hmm. We'll repeat once more. Again, take a deep breath. Fill up your whole chest. Hmm. And slowly release your hand and relax. What is happening? Important thing is we should know what is happening. The nerves surrounding your brain on the top of your head, they are completely getting relaxed because of the vibration sound we make. And it vibrates all the nerves. It's like massage on the nerves. We talk about gymming of the physical health. This is a gymming of your nerves. So the minute you do it, even one or twice, you are completely at peace with yourself. So these are the things you can, minimum you can try. Maximum, there are a lot of abundance of exercises you can do. But minimum, this is what you can do it for your physical and mental health. Yeah, Priyanka.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So how this time, ma'am, it is gone and we never know, ma'am. So thank you so much. And with the first question, ma'am, we understood that three chakras, about the three chakra, the Nabhi chakra and the exercise which we have done. The second was Vishuddhi chakra and the third between the eyebrows.
This is Ajna chakra.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. And today I will going to read about this, ma'am. And
Yeah.
I will also request Arul and Prakash sir. So the next time this session should be there with the all exercises so that we should know about all these things, because being a woman, we are suffering from so much of stress, and because some are working in the office and some are also, they're handling both the life, personal as well as professional life. So to manage their physical and mental states, it is very important. And ma'am, I think it is important for men too.
Yes, of course.
Yes, thank you so much, ma'am. And 1 hour walk and about the Surya Namaskar. And it happens when many times, ma'am, if I talk about me, ma'am, it happens many times we think. So we think that we will do it. Okay. And then we have the habit of procrastination. So as you told, ma'am, take a short-term goals, small goals, so that it can help us. And also we get motivation after completing that goals. So thank you so much for that, ma'am, exercises and answer, ma'am. Ma'am, my next question is, ma'am, how one can improve their lifestyle and diet, or more exercise can support also their mental health? So please, ma'am, if you throw some light on this.
So there are different ways of diet. We if you can find on the Google, there are Dikshit diet or intermittent diet. But what it suits you best. See, there are people, if you ask my diet specifically, today I am only on water. So it's a water diet one day. And when I'm working, I'm traveling, doing everything. And it's all about mental state again. If you are convinced and committed, one day it can be only on fruits. And some of the day you can cheat as well when you're going out with your friends. But it has to have a balance of everything. So diet is what I would suggest, that Morning you start a day with the juices instead of tea or coffee. That probably you can cheat in the afternoon if you really want to have. Because see, when we are talking about sustainability, we need to cheat in between. That is my personal opinion again. So if you want to have a sustainability, we need to have something like morning juice you have or a smoothie. There are a lot of recipes available on the net, which you can do it with the whatever you have it in the. It's not a big a financial investment also. Then probably lighter you can have in the afternoon a snacks or a chapati or roti or millet roti rather than having a avoid grain. That is what I would suggest. Have a millet roti and bhaji, any bhaji you can have. Avoid pickle. One of the day, when I'm saying avoid, not to consume in a great quantity. So if you have that, it will be a balanced diet. And night you can probably go on a salads. There are some of the salads are so tasty that you may feel that, oh, I was literally why I was eating a full meal. You will really realize that. When you know that you're going on a wedding in the evening, okay, have as much as salad you can have at home, and then you visit a wedding and eat something just to please the guest. Okay. Or other thing you can do, morning you can go on a fruit and evening you can eat full course. So that's how you have to manage. You have to see, important thing is, Priyanka, I would say here, sustaining what you're doing it.
Yes.
So this is what I would recommend. That see, ultimately I believe that the nature is so superb. Our tradition is the ancestor, whatever the mantras, everything is fantastic. You just follow that with the nature. See, eating fruits and salads is not about only about uh, you know about health. It's about connecting with the nature. And other thing, what I would like to talk about it, it's not about weight loss. Weight loss is a wrong language. When you eat all this, byproduct should be a weight loss. So don't do it because I want to fit into that ghagra and choli. Don't do that for that. Do it because you want to improve your vitality. And byproduct will be a weight loss. So your goal, again, when I'm saying goal, is to improve my nutrition value. Just don't fill up your stomach with something. Fill up with something which has value to your health. Even if it's a small portion. Even now, when it comes to ladies, we do a lot of fast. And in fact, I have realized when I was doing it, I used to eat a lot during fast than the normal meal, because all the time we feel that I'm feeling hungry. I'm feeling hungry. You're constantly giving message to your brain. You can do that, but have as much as fruits you can have morning till evening. And then we have to, in the night, we have a ritual that we pray and eat full meal, right? So I would suggest that if you have already tried so much in the morning only on fruits, evening, whatever rice you have, chapati you have dal, everything have it in small quantity on that day, because you have already kept your stomach empty or you are eating juices or fruits. Don't have a heavy meal in the night. You can have it, but in the small quantity. This is what you can do it during the fast. Don't have sabudana, don't have chips, okay, during your fast. Your fasting is for the God, and God is within you. That is for yourself, to improve your health. God is not outside, it's within you. So eat it for yourself. This is your soul temple. So eat fruits morning to evening, and then end of the day have meal in the small quantity just to break the fast. This is what I would recommend, because I know ladies have fast for husband, fast for son, for their studies. There are a lot of things we have, and it is a belief system is developed. It's not easy to break such belief system. So this is what I would, again, it's not recorded anywhere, but it is, again, it's my self opinion that one can try it out again for the sustainability. Yes, Priyanka.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Ma'am, I think today we can take more time because, ma'am, if you allow, because so much things we are able to know about, ma'am. And ma'am, as you said, the commitment is very important because it happens, as I said earlier also, ma'am, that we as a women have to manage our physical, have to manage our professional and balanced and personal life. So it is very difficult for us because some of the women have to manage their, they are only there for their personal life. Some are there, their professional, some are working as a both. So commitment is very important and diet is very important. If we are not able to look into our diet, so it is very difficult for us to maintain our physical and mental status both. So thank you so much, ma'am. And our next question is, ma'am, how women can maintain strong relationship with their loved ones and a support system to enhance their mental and emotional health.
So I would say for any relationship, be it your professional or personal relationship, communication is the key for any healthy relationship. You need to communicate. We always have the father will not talk to their son or either ways, vice versa. You always see such kind of relationship because they don't communicate. Probably it's a belief system. Now it has changed a lot that father and son relation. See, mother and daughter is a different relationship, and we always been seen as very, very well connected. But when it comes to father and son, the relationship is not well connected in terms of the way we hug our mother. The son don't, you have very few examples are there where son and father are hugging each other. So it's all about communication and breaking that belief system. Father is father, he is not a god. You can hug him, you can kiss him. So set aside a time to speak each other with the family. Please keep aside all your gadgets and televisions or whatever technologies, okay? And whenever whoever is expressing, put yourself in their shoe and understand what is she or what is he want to convey to me. And don't rely on other person to guess what is going on or how are they feeling. Listen to each other. Let the other person finish what they are saying. We have a habit of breaking the communication most of the time. So talk about things honestly and respectfully. Be getting a respect from your sibling is also equally important. You can have pillow fight, whatever, but still respect and honesty with each other is very important. Try not to be very defensive. Try to communicate. Don't get into that mode where you are fighting with each other. And stay calm. And today I'm going to talk about one technique, practice Ho'oponopono. You can Google and find out more on videos how to do it. But Ho'oponopono is an Asian Hawaiian spiritual practice. So what you can do in just 4 steps. Just 4 steps. Step 1 is regret sorrow. Say, I am sorry. Step 2, ask forgiveness. Say, please forgive me. Step 3 is gratitude. Say, thank you. Step 4 is love. Say, I love you. So when it comes to Ho'oponopono, there are 4 things. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. And see, if you have a fight with your partner, why there is a ego? It's your member. It's your darling. Same thing with your children. Same with your sister, brother, mother, father. Why to have ego there? Just say if you know that you made a mistake. Even if your sibling is younger than you, you can say, I'm sorry, darling. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. What are you doing? You are releasing your hormones. It is for your own good. When you're doing it, you're feeling so relaxed. Try it out today if you're already fought with someone, with your loved ones, and say that. And let me tell you, this technique heal your body too. If I'm worked up, I have to meet my deadlines, and I met my deadlines. But in the process, I have not eaten the food properly. Overnight, I stayed awake. You have to tell your body, I'm sorry, the kind of pressure you have gone through along with me. I'm sorry for that. Please forgive me. And thank you for giving me that strength that I could meet my deadlines. And say, I love you to each of your organ. I love you. Say, I love my eyes. I love my ears. I love my lips. I love my face. I love my throat. I love my hands. I love my fingers. I love my kidney. I love my pancreas. Say, I love you to everyone. Remember, because they are the existence. That's why you are here. That's why we are here to communicating to each other. If your one organ affects, one dental problem, you are taking a leave. So Ho'oponopono even heal your body as well. So say gratitude to your body is the first thing. Gratitude to your breath is the first thing. When you wake up in the morning, I'll tell you what you can do. Wake up in the morning, you're lying on the bed, and just open your eyes and smile. That is the first thing you will do tomorrow morning. You will smile and say, thank you, God, I am alive today. And even my loved one around are alive today. Thank you for the life. That's it. How much time it takes? Because when you're doing it outside the world, 50, 60, 100 death cases have happened already. But you are alive. Say that, how much time it takes. It doesn't take even 50 seconds to say that and get up with that energy in the morning. Not thinking of what to cook today for this child and that child, and whether my husband like karela bhaji or whether he like potato. Don't get up with that thought. Get up with this thought and see the life is changing. See, it's all about what techniques I'm telling you. It's all about melody gao khud jan jao. So unless and until person experience it, you will not understand the magic will create in your health, mental and physical both. Yeah, thanks, Priyanka. Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Really, it happens, ma'am, because as a woman, we have to think of each and every person. Even my mother is all, when I talk to my mother, then also they say, oh Priyanka, हमने इसको ये नहीं बोला, तो ये कैसे सोचेंगे? तो ma'am, these all are the things we giving so much of stress to ourselves. But by doing small things, which you have told, ma'am, it's a beautiful thing. Thanks to the organ part. And Ho'oponopono is a lovely thing which as a person, I came to know first time about this. So step 1 is regrets, sorrow. I'm sorry. Step 2 is ask forgiveness. Please forgive me. Step 3 is gratitude. Thank you. And step 4 is love, to say I love you. And to saying love you to all the parts of the body. So thank you so much, ma'am. Actually, time is very less. Time is not supporting us. But ma'am, really, it was a wonderful discussion with you. And I will really request your valuable time next time if it happens. We really want to do as a demonstration, ma'am, so that we can live a more healthy life. We should be physical and mental fit. As a woman, we have to handle so much things. So thank you so much, ma'am. And for me, it's an honor that today I am handling the panel leader discussion. And thank you so much, ma'am. And over to Divya.
Oh, isn't that a great discussion about you guys' physical health and mental well-being? Oh my God, so many things which I don't want to talk aloud, and you guys discussed about it. Thank you very much, Priyanka, for asking such wonderful questions, mind blowing that is, and it was really, really interesting to know that there are many things which we know, we are aware of. However, it was very easily and gently put by Pallavi, and I felt, yeah, I know this, but why am I not doing it? Yeah, I have to say I love you to my husband, but why am I not doing it? So there are many things which is very smoothly put by Pallavi. To be honest, it's more of a reality check for whoever is present today. If I strongly believe, uh, sometimes you simply have to wake up and wake up with a smile. We watch a lot of Sadhguru reels, we watch a lot of motivational talk reels, but still, how many of us follow? And Pallavi today gave us a reality check of waking us up with a smile. But you know what? I have to confess something to Pallavi Rane today. Every day I do wake up with a smile, and also I tell, oh God, I'm still alive. It's not thank God, but it became, oh God, I'm still alive for this day-to-day routine. So yeah, I'm gonna, consciously change that negative waking up and consciously have that positive influence in me. Thank you very much for all the real time experience scenarios you shared with us today. It was a great pleasure listening and understanding, and you demonstrating, being a part of the demonstration was great today. I hope everybody in the discussion today agrees to it. Now it's time for a small quiz among all of us today. People who've been a part of the discussion. I hope it was interesting to know. There are many things, I don't know if you see my notes today, it is like it is going on and on about a lot of things. So what I felt, which is good for a question for a quiz, is that uh, I have created a question where you can answer the question for this question, and your gift will be given by Prakash and team soon to you. So whoever wants to answer the question, you will have to type it in the chat box first. The first person will receive the gift for the quiz. Okay. The question is going to be, Pallavi was talking about a lot of, chakras. And in the beginning, she was talking about Surya Namaskara or Omkara, I believe, if I'm not saying it, I'm not very great about names. So all I was very carefully listening is Nami Chakra. Am I correct, Pallavi, in saying that? So I would like to ask all of you in today that where does the Nami Chakra start? She mentioned Nami Chakra is in some part of your body. So if anybody knows the answer, you can type it in the chat box. Let's see who says it first. Wow, this is exciting. This is the best part of the session, believe me. Okay, Priyanka says, oh no, Uma. Okay, Devrayan says stomach. Priyanka says eyebrows. Uma says stomach. Okay, I'm just seeing a little bit of a. Okay, Vasanthi Jason says navel, right? Great. So, thank you everybody for participating in the quiz. But however, Vasanthi Jason ma'am got it right. It is from the navel. Stomach has a lot of things, but she was very specific in saying it starts from navel. Am I correct in saying that, Pallavi?
Yes, yes.
Right. So it is Nami chakra, which comes from your navel. That's where all your, your chakras gets activated when you make that noise of That's what she very well, wonderfully demonstrated. So thank you very much for all that attention for the visitors and the members. Now, I am going to hand over my mic to Ms. Uma Parameshwari for the summary leader. Thank you very much, Uma. The mic is over to you.
Thank you so much, Divya. It was a very wonderful discussion by Priyanka with Ms. Pallavi. We had a very good insight about well-being, both mental and physical well-being, and we have a very good takeaway today. Because of the time constraint, we couldn't continue with the much more deeper into the session. So let me take the chance of summarizing the whole discussion. First thing, what the discussion went was about the sustainability of the initiatives and the challenges. Madam Pallavi was discussing about initiating something and sustaining the same thing. For example, on our walk and Surya Namaskar. So she just urged us to sustain whatever we think and whatever we do, like a 1 hour walk. It might be in the morning or evening, depending upon the time constraints and other things. Then again, while you do Surya Namaskar, she urged us to use a mantra. Engage your mind with a mantra while doing Surya Namaskar. This helps us to concentrate more while we practice Surya Namaskar, so we get maximum benefits out of the Surya Namaskar. And the next part is whatever we do, we should make it a practice and make it a habit. Let's have like small goals where we accomplish them, then we go for the next smaller goal, then we go for the next smaller goal. This is how we have to sustain those initiatives which we have taken. And she also discussed about 3 chakras: Nabhi chakra, Vishuddhi chakra, and Agni chakra. The Nabhi chakra starts from the navel. When we inhale, we have to have positive affirmations like I'm good, I'm positive, and today is my day, like that. And we exhale, we have to exhale the negativity out, and fearness, sorrow, all the negative affirmations has to happen when we have exhale while doing the chakras. So she also said about the healing process. Healing is within us, and we are the doctor of our own selves. Like, it's like a Brahminic pranayama and other things. So while speaking about dieting, like, it is one of the mental strength, and we should avoid certain grains and pickles and overeating such things. So she asked us to fill up your stomach with something healthy and avoid some grains and pickles, not to overeat them. She gave many tips on dieting. And finally, about family connections, how to connect with your son and father connection, daughter and mother connection. She was discussing all about all those connection, family connections. And next comes the what is this? Ho'oponopono. So that says about stay calm and practice Ho'oponopono. Regret, sorrow, ask forgiveness, gratitude, and love. With this, I conclude my summary, and I think it's a wonderful session for everyone. And over to Prakash ji. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Uma, for the summary. Now we have given an opportunity for all the visitors today to have a question or ask question to our guest of honor. We can do it in 2 ways. Either you raise your hand in the comment box, or you can write your question where you can send it to me, or in the comment box or in the chat box, which Pallavi can answer the question. So the forum is open for everybody. Whoever wants to ask question, you can ask your question to Ms. Pallavi Rane regarding our mental and physical well-being. So Sailesh Kumar asks, how can we make our mind stronger?
Shailesh, right? You said?
Yeah, Sailesh Kumar.
So Shailesh, we need to have a affirmation, daily affirmation. And do it for the next 6 months. And like, I'm strong, I'm confident, I can do it. And other thing for the mindset, let me tell you, the mind doesn't understand no. That is a research. No, not. They don't understand. So you have to, whatever, as Divya mentioned, oh God, you have to convert into a positive, that thank you God. So how you will convert every negative statement into a positive statement? Initially, it's going to be an effort which you have to put yourself. And then that efforts becomes your discipline and becomes a habit. So positive affirmations, you will find a number of positive affirmations type. And because for the money, if you have specifically, you can have money, or you can have a set. Like for money, I have a 4 affirmation. For relationship, I have a 4 affirmation. For children growth, I have a separate affirmation that I see my child, and it's always has to be in a present tense, not in future tense, that I will. Or is in the process. My child is getting 90% or whatever percentage you have in your mind. Or my child is getting into, if it is an athlete or in a sports, I see that my child has got the trophy as a first trophy. So put it in the present tense, no future tense, and not mentioning not. The problem I face, even in the mail, I don't write not. So I have to read out my mail again and again, and I forgot to write not. It's a professional requirement. But when it comes to a mental state, no, not, it's not understood by the brain. So don't give those reactions to your mind. Mind programming and brain works together. Both are very smart people. Physical is nothing front of them. So you have to mindset changes will happen with affirmations and gratitude. Whoever, even rickshaw wala, even whoever comes, just say thank you. How much time it takes to say thank you. Your maid. We are working women, are privileged to have them because of them. If they are not there, one day we are in mess. So say with heart that thank you. So these two things primarily you can start with: gratitude, and the gratitude to oneself and your organs. And very important that you have to tell yourself that I accept myself with whatever condition I am living in. And I love myself. That should be your first statement when it comes to a mind change. Then you do affirmations and gratitude. That is what you can begin with.
Thank you, Ms. Pallavi. I hope, Sailesh, your question is answered. Do we have any other questions for Ms. Pallavi? Okay, Basanti Jason ma'am asking, how do we get strength to understand that our children have wings to fly? Do you want me to read that again?
Yeah.
1 minute, please. How do we get strength to understand that our children have wings to fly? That means, I think Vasanthi wants to ask that how do we get the strength to understand that our children grow up, they live independently, they can make their own decision and choices. Am I correct in saying that, Ms. Vasanthi Jason?
Yeah, in a sense, how do we let go our children, not completely, and how do we get the strength that they can be on their own, and at the same time we consciously make an effort that they are in a safer place, and we are also, even though we are engaged in many activities, still our thought process and our subconscious mind always thinks about our children, their safety, how they are always, we are always thinking at the back of mind about them, or maybe our loved ones. How do we, it is not completely detachment. That is, as I said, how do we get the mental strength and the physical strength to understand our perspective and their perspective also? Can you just give us some tips, ma'am?
So, Vasanti, I wanted to tell you first thing that let the children be what they are. Let them enjoy their childhood. And see, ultimately, we are two personalities. Though the child is it's not our property. Okay. It's a separate individual. So, if you force your ideas or your way of, okay, this is the way you should behave, this is the way you should learn, if you enforce, and because you know what is better for them, but for them it may not be the situation. They may think, mom, you are talking has no sense, I already know about it. And you may think he knows so much of technology and I am so backward. Sometimes we get into that discussion. So I would say, don't worry about the children. If you're worrying, better you have positively, you think about it rather than worrying about it. That my child is doing well. He's and all in present tense. He's a good human being. He will be a good husband, or she will be a good wife. So when you are saying that, you are giving a positive vibration to your children. And when you do that, you see a change between relationship between you and them. As everybody know, we need to be a friends at a specific culture. See, this COVID time, we got completely detached because they are so much on computer and laptop and phones.
Right.
So just Vasanti, you just call it a time. Between this time, no, only we'll discuss about how was your day, how was your friends, how are they doing it. Then they will talk about the challenges they face in the school or in the colleges, or what is happening. So you also get the current update, what is happening in the current trend. Okay. Otherwise, if you're worrying about it, it will only harm you and you. nobody else. And your health is, mother health is, or a woman health is very important for the development of the entire family. So you cannot be sick. So rather than worrying, convert that into a positive mode that they are doing better. They are excellent. They are completely at safe zone. They respect me a lot. They love me a lot. And I love them. Give those vibes rather than having a worry which will disturb you. I think I have
Thank you
answered
so
your
much.
question.
Yes. Thank you so much, Pallavi.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Pallavi, for that wonderful answer. Now, I have a personal question among all of us. See, I do understand that we women do a lot of things, okay? It's not necessarily that one has to be okay to do it, but even if it is not okay, we are supposed to do it. We are forced to do it. The society has given that norm for us to do it. Now, I get irritated and annoyed a lot. I don't know, because I have two children at home. So the thing is, when I impose or say something which is good for them, right? Uh, it might be definitely not something which is going to be good for me, but initially it will be good for them. However, children have this habit of, you want it, is it? And that's why you're telling it to me, is it? They just cross question us, right? Especially teenagers, especially people who are young adults. You want to, let's say that we all are going to a restaurant and I want to tell her to order something what she wants, and I suggest her, and she says, oh, you want french fries and that's why you're suggesting me. Now this is when I get into that frustration part of my mental personality. How do I come out of it and tell myself, being positive and saying that, okay, this is not what she meant, her intention was completely different, but then I should understand the intention. How could I initiate the positivity in me when the children are mean, when children are very rude, harsh?
So, Divya, first of all, one day you do one thing. You tell children, what do you want me to eat today? Can you decide for myself?
That makes sense.
So they will tell you, oh my God, is it the same mom? So no, I want you today. I want to see what you like, and even I want to try it out.
Great.
See the fun, and then sometimes you play. What all new games are in the nowadays? What games are in the process? Because as a mother, you may feel they should not get into the games. See, you can limit their timing, but you cannot say no.
No.
You say no, they'll definitely want more. So give them the timeline. See, it will affect your eyes, nothing else. It will affect your health. So that's why you can play, but you play for a shorter time. And please invite me also. Even I would like to know how that particular game is played. And then they start sharing with you, okay, because a lot of time, see the peer pressure they face in the school. If your son or daughter doesn't know a particular game, they're out of the community.
Yeah.
Okay. So they should know something about it. That okay, this particular game is played, and you get involved, so you know what games they are being played. And
nice.
And then worrying about it, give them the choice. Okay, tell me today what I'm supposed to wear in the party today. Can you just suggest some colors? And when you give them the authority and a decision-making power will start from that age. But
thank you very much.
But at the same time, mother injection has to be there whenever you feel it's not going correct. But as a mother, you understand that when to flip it. Okay.
Correct.
So do that. It will positively change the attitude between you and your kids.
Hopefully, I'm hoping the same, and I really am going to try a lot of things what you told today, starting from thank God I am alive today. So I'm going to start with that. Thank you very much. I admire the positivity and the calmness and the peaceful you come with. I don't know what secret mantra you have to maintain that calm and cool and that personality. Hope one day I'll achieve there. With that, we are closing the question session.
I have a question actually.
Yes, so I'm so sorry. Please go ahead.
Waiting for so long, so just was one by one questions were coming up. I was patiently waiting for my chance.
Please go ahead.
So we were discussing about affirmations. So, is there any? I have read a lot about affirmations, and I have asked one of my friend who wanted badly to get into IIT Madras, and I asked her to do the following things like imagining and living in the moment and visualizing and writing down. She followed everything whatever I said, but she just missed in look of in just few marks, few points in to be very specific. So she was very depressed because I asked her to do everything, and along with her putting in so much of hard work to get into IIT Madras, she couldn't make it with just a fraction of marks. So what is the duration of doing an affirmation, and how well it should be carried out so that it comes into reality? Because she was totally disappointed, and I guided her. That was my frustration at the end of the day. So just want to know, because you touched the point of affirmation, just want to understand like how it works.
So, Uma, the affirmation, there is no duration as such. Once that particular activity is over, okay. So, example I'll give you. One of my cousins is studying. So, your affirmation has to be to the point. Okay, that I'm studying in this particular university and I will be ranked first in this particular course. It is to the point, not just because I'll get into the ITI or IT course. The affirmation has to be to the point, and it has to come from within. And you have to involve, if you believe, I'm not really sure, but if you believe in the power of universe has abundance to give you everything. You just have to ask for it with the intent, okay, and with the specification and to the point. If you want I want in next or in particular write a date, by this I want 10 lakhs rupees in my this particular account. Be specific to that affirmation. Okay. That particular, see, even my cousin who is studying is working well. So it's not something, Uma, you don't take that because of you. Okay. At least she could reach at that point where she missed for few points. Okay. Take it in that way. Don't feel bad about it. She probably, universe has something else to give her, and let go. But when it comes to affirmation, to be very specific. Now, just to tell you, I just don't tell my brain that okay, all chemicals should be balanced. I call them by name. So what happens? I'm directly, when I'm making an affirmation, I always tell my neurotransmitters, my serotonin, dopamine, and norepinephrine are in balance. Okay. They are balanced completely. Now, autoimmune system, my digestion system is completely balanced. So you have to name those specifications. See what those things brain will understand. So don't Uma, don't think that it's because of you are in fact given a good suggestion. It's a good social service to give affirmation. In fact, I give my friends or colleagues affirmation book on each particular relationship, diet, everything. And that's the best gift they can have for the lifelong. But if you have a specific affirmation, as you said, for the course or for the getting the admission, then you have a specific affirmation to that. Or you can have a general affirmation regularly, as I said, that I'm happy, I'm confident. Okay, that becomes your general affirmation. If you have a specific, give it to the university name, which college they want to get into. Okay, if I want to be in IIM Ahmedabad, whether I'm doing that much of efforts is also important. Okay, it's not only affirmations will work. My hard work also goes along. So visualization is also, we don't have much time, but there is a visualization technique also works wonder. I think Uma,
yeah, I think she's at mute. Thank you very much. Hope Uma, she answered your question. Like Uma's question as the last question for today. we're closing the questioning session for the day. And I'm going to hand over my mic to Ms. Pradeepa for the vote of thanks. Before we go into that session, I request the audience to stay for a few minutes so that they get an opportunity to introduce and will help knowing each other in the idea of connecting the leaders in 360. So please, I invite Ms. Pradeepa for the vote of thanks for today's guest of honor.
Hi dears. Hi dears, very good evening to all. Wow, it was a fantastic deliberation by Mrs. Pallavi Rane on the topic of physical and mental wellness. Not only that, she also covered the emotional wellness and she beautifully handled the questions. It's true that we know many things, but she gave the practical tips and techniques. And wow, of course, the miracle magic prayer works, right? And I'm also one of the practitioners of that. And I've heard about arigato, but I love this polo polo. It was really fantastic. And we'll start practicing, and it's for the goodness of everyone. So thank you again, Madam Pallavi Rane. And now I'll just like to tell about this, the purpose for which this is conducted. This that is the purpose of this community. Okay, the Leaders Connect 360 is a hybrid model leadership community where every week on a Wednesday from 6:30 to 7:15 p.m. we invite top management leader from a reputed corporate company to share the solutions for our real-time leadership challenges, either on leading self, leading others, or leading your business. Like today we had Madam just talk about this physical and mental wellness, right? If you find our episode interesting, kindly invite your contacts who will add value to our community. For the visitors who are attending for the first time, kindly join our social media platforms to receive updates about our weekly episode, weekly registration link and updates. Members who wish to be in the panel discussion can give your names on WhatsApp group or kindly interact with Mr. Arul. Okay, I once again thank Madam Pallavi Rane and the team who had questioned her, and she was giving wonderful answers, so cool, so calm, so bright. It has been a wonderful experience, Madam Pallavi. I thank you once again. I am now over for the day. Have a sweet night and a great day tomorrow. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this wonderful session. And I just want to say that you live for today and be happy. Yeah. So yesterday was a history. Tomorrow is a mystery. And today is a gift. That's why it's called present. So live in present. Thank you.
Thank you so much, dear, for your valuable time and wonderful session. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Pallavi ma'am. Really,
Thank you very much, Ms. Pallavi Rane. Visitors can stay back for introducing themselves. Ms. Rane, if you would like to continue, you can be a part of our discussion, or if you would like to have a different agenda, you can carry on with that as well. However, people who are new to the community, please have the opportunity to introduce yourself.
Thank you, Divya. I will leave. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Rane.
Bye. Bye.
Have a great day. Bye.
Thank you.
I'm also leaving, my dear. Thank you.
Let's have a small ending video, Ms. Divya.
Sorry, Arul, I did not understand that.
Yes, let me play a small ending video so that we can close the session. End video. Yes. Okay.
I quite did not understand what you're saying.
I shall play the end video so then we can close the session.
Sure, yeah. If there is nobody to talk.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate the effort and the team. You know, it's a great teamwork as usual. Thank you very much, Vasanthi ma'am, Uma, Priyanka. Thank you very much for being present. Arul, special thanks to you as well.
Thank you, Divya. It was good. It was great. Going on well.
Thank you very much.
Wonderful, wonderful. Divya, thank you so much. I shall play the video.
Okay, Arul. Keep in touch. Bye-bye.
Yes.